Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. So, as you've already heard, it was a little spoiler there, but if someone had told me 3 years ago that I'd be the head of marketing for Accor's largest hotel complex in the world, in the holy city of Mecca, I would have laughed. I'm Bek Ali, head of marketing, e-commerce, and loyalty for, in Saudi Arabia's landmark clock towers, leading Fairmont, Raffles, and the 2 Swiss hotels, which are the highest revenue-generating properties in each brand. Now, I did not come from hospitality. I came from a complete different world. And this whole talk here will be about essentially me taking the next 2 minutes to tell you why your next commercial hire should come from outside hospitality. I came from tech and from investment banking. And our leadership trusted me to essentially build up and scale technical systems, as well as to completely change the digital landscape on our complex. Now, when I came to the complex, I essentially saw a small team that was packed with work, yet had very little time, and essentially didn't really have much impact. Most of the time was wasted on bureaucratic procedures, and it was also wasted on trying to make sense of different tasks and workflows with thousands of different or hundreds of different stakeholders from different departments and different hotels. There was no clear structure. And we had 3 big problems that were preventing us essentially from truly tapping into our full potential. The first one was that we had no time. There was nothing extra we could have done because everyone's plate was already full. The second issue we had was that we did not have enough data to truly maximize the performance of our digital channels. And finally, we had inconsistent content quality, so our hotels were misrepresented online. Now, we couldn't hire anyone new. We didn't have the budget for it, as you guys heard in our previous talk with Louis Noor mentioning. This is a problem that we also had, so we had to rebuild the engine. The first thing we did to try and get more time was we developed agility through digital systems. We killed off all our email and we adopted Asana workflows and automation so that every single task that we had was clearly traceable and prioritized in one system. We also went complete digital, removing papers and adopting e-signatures across our complex, and the result was pretty nice. We went down from having, let's say, a 2-week period for approvals down to 2 days. We launched campaigns much quicker. We saved a lot of, let's say, tons of paper. And our marketeers finally were able to work on revenue impactful work. Now, secondly, with the data issue, we quickly adopted a data-driven strategy in everything that we did, along with rapid experimentation. We essentially activated all our campaigns and managed them, sometimes even daily during peak periods, shifting budgets dynamically, scaling whatever worked well, and all while collecting and analyzing the data across the different channels that we had. Now, apart from having strong record-breaking results last year, we now are sitting on a nice big data set that is fueling our decisions in 2026, as well as the remaining months of this year. As far as the quality is concerned, we implemented AI into our workflows, building brand-tuned large language models with with prompt kits, as well as reference libraries to ensure that all our brand communications were on point in our multilingual team. Now, our commercial director, a strong supporter of systems and structure, supported this by trusting me to essentially build, to experiment, and to reshape, and that trust made all the difference. Now, because we changed how we worked, the results followed. Our complex essentially is ranked #1 in terms of our B2C revenue in the Middle Eastern region. Our direct online revenue beat our last year's records and is now standing at a year-over-year growth of 32.5%. And the loyalty revenue share that we have now is a strong 25.2%. And here's a takeaway. Make your next commercial hire an outsider and pair them with your best insiders for execution and adoption. Because remember, don't hire for the mold, hire to reshape it. Thank you.